something called Crisco Crust Buster. I know that sounds real crazy, but the basis of it is going to be all vegetable shortening, something that most people have in their kitchen anyway. We're going to start off pretty quickly. I will list the ingredients. See, just the same thing that you cook chicken or any kind of vegetables when you saute or whatever. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of this. They're pretty big tablespoons, I think. I mainly make this once a year for my husband in the wintertime, mainly for his dry hands and feet. We're going to set this to the side. We're going to have shea butter and coconut oil. Let's zoom in on that a little bit. Just any kind of coconut oil, any kind of shea butter that you need. And we'll set that there. I've already kind of melted that just a little bit. Just put a little bit of heat, but not totally melt it where it's liquid. Mainly because I'm wanting the coconut oil to mix very well with the shortening. Shortening, as you know, is just basically cottonseed oil and soybean oil. Real good emollients. They're a little bit thicker on the skin sometimes, but they work really well with moisturizing the skin if you put other things in with it. We're going to put that to the side. We're going to put a tablespoon of olive oil. Like I said, since these are food-grade products, always make sure that you try to keep them as clean as possible. We're also going to put a tablespoon of sunflower oil. Love, love, love sunflower oil. Cook with it all the time. Saute vegetables with it. Excellent. As you can see with all the different oils, this is going to be a pretty oily, very moist type of moisturizer. We're also going to put about a tablespoon of avocado oil. See that nice green, unrefined avocado oil? That's the kind I like. Nice and green. Smells kind of like avocados too. We're going to put a tablespoon of honey. Honey not only is a humectant, it also helps to preserve your mixes. About a tablespoon. There we go. We'll put that in there. And we're going to put 3 tablets of vitamin E oil. I've already punctured those. Let's squeeze the contents out into our mix. Usually a tack or a pin or whatever makes it easy to puncture. Vitamin E, at least 1,000 IUs. Very good preservative. Good antioxidants also. Oh, we dropped that one, so I'll put some in at the end. That'll just save a little bit of time. Put these to the side. Alright, here we go. We got one more. Get our pan. Now that my hands are full of oil, it makes it so slippery. See? Look at that. So easy. Squeeze that in. We got all of our oils in for our Crisco Crust Buster. I promise you, if you are having problems with dry skin in the winter time, this works absolutely excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. My husband, who is always outside, real dry skin, this is grapefruit seed powder. Basically the rind where they dehydrate it and they powder it. Very, very good vitamin C content, but also very good preservative properties. Put that to the side. And for smell, we're going to do neroli, but we'll come back to the smells in just a second. Let me let you look at everything that's in the bowl. We're going to whip that up. Get our whip or our whisk. You could also do this with a blender if you wanted to. We're going to give it a real good stir because we're trying to blend everything up well. It's not so much a white cream. You can smell the shea butter, the oil. Let's see here. See how thick that's getting? Almost looks like a thick frosting. You know, you can make a different type of buttercream type frosting with Crisco also, but I guess that's another show. Get that mixed up really well. Look at that. even without the essential oils. Let me rub a little bit on my hands here. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but real nice and smooth. Even if you don't like smells, it does not so much have a smell. I call it Crisco Crust Buster just because one day I was in the kitchen and my husband says, "What are you doing with that Crisco?" Something that I make him every year. I saw him making that cream that I make every year for your legs, your hands, your feet. He said, "You put Crisco oil?" Oh, yeah. Well, like you saw, I did not actually use Crisco, but any type of vegetable shortening that you have works. Let's make sure we got everything mixed in well, especially the honey. There we go. Got that to the side. Since we're making more of a scent that he likes, I'm going to do neroli. Yeah. Put a few drops of that. We're going to do bergamot oil. A few drops of that. We're going to do orange oil. He loves those type of woodsy, orangey, organic type of smell. And just a drop or two of eucalyptus. We're also going to put maybe a half a teaspoon of tea tree oil. Tea tree is real good antibacterial. Also helps preserve your mix. Oh man, that smells so good. As you can tell, ladies, I love, love, love this smell. He loves this because it doesn't smell too feminine. It smells kind of almost like an aftershave smell, but of course if you're making it for a woman, you can make any scent that you want. You can do more citrus, you can put rose smell. I myself personally like citrus smell, so I would use more of the lemon, lime, orange, those type things. If you don't think that you have enough of the smell, maybe a drop or two more of the orange oil. Orange is very emollient, which I like. You do not want to put too much eucalyptus or too much tea tree, because not so much that they burn, but they tingle quite well if you put too much. Get that nice and mixed up, and we got our Crisco Crust Buster just about finished. Let me move these to the side, and we'll get our container. Oh, all types of noise today. We have our screw top container already ready. Let's get all that we can off the little mixer. And all you got to do is pour it in your container. And that should be enough to get him through the winter time. If not, as you can see, ladies, very simple to make, very easy to make. You do not have to use all the oils that I use. You can use different oils, whatever you have in your kitchen. If you're allergic to coconut, you can use olive oil, but whichever one, it doesn't matter. Get the air out, put the top on, store it in your cabinet. This lasts for months and months and months, as long as you're not putting really wet hands. But hope you like the Crisco Crust Buster. If you like it, let me know. Hit me back on my channel. Thank you.